Here it is. This is supposed to be the definitive rhythm game keyboard. On the side, it literally says keyboard style controller. This video is not sponsored. I did buy this myself. It was $150 if you want to pick it up. And we're just going to be checking it out and, seeing what it's all about. Let's start by opening this. Wow. That looks really nice. Just want to click it. Ooh, I really like the sound effect. So actually taking it out, it is actually decently heavy. I didn't expect that. And it's also completely aluminum. I love that. Wow, you can tell the amount of craft that went into this. I love it. Hey, this is Future Zach. After I already recorded the video, I do want to mention really quickly that these are red switches, but there's a model that comes with brown switches. I just decided for red switches because I like them better. So on to the video. Just gonna do a quick sound test now.
So the first game I tried it with was OSU, and there are absolutely no problems here. The default layout for Windows is actually made specifically for OSU, so if you have all your keybinds set to the default in OSU, it'll work just fine. Other than that, streams felt really easy to hit, much easier than my previous keyboard. I also went ahead and tested it in OSU Mania, and I also didn't find any problems. The keys you hit for OSU Mania are already set for the keyboard, so you won't really have to change anything to just press the white buttons. But yeah, it actually felt really great. I also tested it with 7K Mania, and it worked really well. I love the spacebars on the bottom. Taiko is actually one of the game modes where you will have to rebind the keys, but other than that, it works just fine. I've never been much of a Taiko player, but it's pretty fun playing with this. Lastly for OSU is OSU Catch, which I actually found to work surprisingly well with the keyboard. I wouldn't recommend buying this just for OSU Catch, but it's good to use for it if you have it. Alright, now for games other than just OSU. I tested it on Soundvol blocks, and it works really well. I couldn't figure out how to bind the top button, so I just used third button. Other than that, I actually prefer this controller much more than my keyboard for this game, and it might actually get me into it more. So now something different from a rhythm game. I actually tried this on Tetris, and it works really well. You can bind pretty much every key that you use in normal Tetris onto this keyboard and use it like you would a normal keyboard. Now, using this in Brawlhalla, you actually have to rebind a lot of the keys, but once you rebind all of them and get them set to what you want, it works really well. Now, I didn't test any other fighting games with this, but I'm sure that this controller would work really well with them. So now here I am on the Switch, playing Taiko no Tatsujin, and this controller is just so much better than the Joy-Con for me, just because I'm already used to OSU Taiko. If you're used to keyboard and playing Taiko with this, I highly recommend this for Taiko. I really tried to play Boas in docked mode with this, and it just doesn't really work. I don't recommend this for Boas at all. If you're gonna play Boas, just play it with the touchscreen. The final game that I'm going to try out is Tetris 99 on the Switch, and as someone who has always played Tetris with a keyboard, using this in Tetris 99 just feels so much better than a controller. I mean, hey, maybe I can finally get a win. I definitely recommend this controller if you're used to playing Tetris with a keyboard. Finally for the video, I do want to show off the visualizer, which all you have to do is plug in your headphones and set your computer's audio device to be the keyboard.
So in review, I recommend this controller to anyone who plays a large amount of rhythm games. If you're playing on, Switch, PS4, PC, all those games, this is really good for that. I really don't recommend it if you're only playing one specific game. For example, if you're just playing OSU, I wouldn't really recommend it. You could get, one of those tiny little mechanical switches instead of this. But the flexibility of this thing is just insane. I love it. And thanks for watching.